I do every other Saturday. For now, pending when all of these is over, what I'm going to be doing is giving them great stories just to make them better. Like I said, moral stories in which they're going to learn something from. And after that, we are going to be moving over to that particular segment. And then we'll call it a wrap here on the come, grab whatever you want and just relax in the mood for storytelling. Yeah, so there was a boy who lived in a village. The village had a very tall hill just behind it. And then in that hill, there was sort of a forest. So the boy would climb up on that hill. And when, by the time they get to that particular place, they're going to find a lion. So they're going to help the boy kill the lion and save him from whatever harm the lion is going to cause to him. But then he repeated this with tools like machetes, cutlasses, guns, knives, whatever, because they were going for war. When you see a lion, it is a very dangerous animal. It's a wild, beastie animal, and the only thing in its mind is devour. It just wants to eat up whoever it is that is in its way, or whatever animal it is that is in its way. So people would run off out up to the hill just to make sure that they are going to kill the lion. And by the time they get to that place, they find out that it is a prank. The boy was just telling a lie and there is no lion there. And then this boy continued for about 3-4 times. And then the people stopped. People now took a decision in their minds that whenever the boy shouted lion again, whatever it is, they are not going to come to his rescue. And then on a very faithful day, on a very bright day, the boy goes up again to the hill and was bent on doing the same prank, telling a lie. So he went up that hill and shouted, lion, lion. But this time he wasn't telling a lie because there was a lion right there. A lion, a roaring lion. Roar! And then the lion was there and was roaring and was going towards the boy. He was advancing towards the boy. Apparently he was going to eat him up. And the boy was shouting, lion, lion, please help me. Please help me. There is a lion. But now, because of he's always been telling the lie, nobody's going to come to his rescue. So he continued shouting until there was, because he has been consistent in telling lies. And by the time he supposedly was telling the truth, set you free. Now that was a recap of the story I brought to you last week for the purpose and for the benefit of those who could not. I think that was a very important story, and I just think imitation is bad. Okay, blind imitation is bad. Blind imitation is bad. Okay, I have a call. Let me take that. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. What is your name and where are you calling from, honey?
Hello, Miss Sanchez. My name is Amarachi calling from Port Harcourt.
Okay, Amarachi, how are you doing this morning?
Fine, I love you.
Thank you so much.
I have a question.
Okay, ask your question, honey.
Please, how we get start winning the prize because I miss the aspect of winning the prize.
Oh, honey, I really don't know for now, but very soon, very soon, very soon. Let's just hope that this, I miss that aspect also. I so much miss it. The part where you guys have to answer my questions is so interesting. But right now, I can't tell for sure. There are no more cases of COVID-19 being recorded, but very, very soon, I promise you that, very, very soon. And once it starts, you'll be the first person to know. Thank you very much, Amarati, for calling. Okay, now, I was saying the title of my story for today is Blind Imitation is Bad. Blind imitation is bad. Now, I know that so many people might not understand what this particular title of the story is, but by the time I bring you the story and then I repeat the title of the story again, you are going to understand what the story really is. And I'll be starting just right now. So let's have silence. With his disciples saw a pond full of fishes on the way. He stopped there and started filling his mouth with fish. The disciples wondered what exactly was going on and what was the meaning of what he was doing. So he moved up ahead. Then they reached another pond where the disciples saw this. They were even more amazed, and also they could not take out any of the fishes. Apparently, the fishes were dead in their stomach. Why then did you imitate me? And they all couldn't say a word in amazement. Now, this story is as short as could be, but then there is a great message. Now, there was a saint who walked by a pond full of fishes. Now, he knew that he was going to come across another pond with fishes, that maybe it was dry enough, so he didn't. Does anyone ever do that? Carry live fishes and swallow them down to their stomach? Well, he did. And his disciples, who were also with him at that time, saw what he was doing. And they did the same thing. Now, they were surprised at what he was doing. They didn't ask any question. They just went ahead with what he was doing. Now, he didn't say anything to them. He just went ahead to the pond where there were no fishes. And then he brought out all of the fishes he had swallowed down to his stomach inside the pond. So they were going to continue living their lives until he did. Now, the same disciples who had watched him carry out the fishes from the other pond alive and swallowed it down to his stomach tried to bring the same fishes which they had imitated him and swallowed down their stomach. But yes, good morning.
This is another question.
Okay, go ahead, Amarachi.
Yeah, the fishes in the disciples' stomach, yeah, they're not alive.
You feel that what you're doing is the correct or right thing to do, and you want to join them in doing that thing, but you do not know how to go about doing that same thing. So they do not know how they came about